come out of the stall, you know, and it's all boom, and I'm gonna go.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Kibbles and Bits, Kiki and Kibbit, whoever we are tonight. Okay, and it's gonna be a fun one, everyone, because as usual, I'm smoking. Cynthia, do you want to share?
Okay, I'm legal here in Georgia because I do Delta 8, which is sold over the counter, people, because I don't have any access. I can't smoke it because my lungs are really bad. So it would just make it horrible for me. I did, and it doesn't work well. So I do the legal stuff, which is the Delta 8. And when I tell you Delta 8 is great, I could not scream that enough. It replaces a Valium. It replaces an anxiety pill. It replaces a pain pill. It gives you an all-over body relaxation. I could really be a spokesmodel for real.
I was about to say, you could be a spokesperson for Delta 8.
Shout out to Coy.
Shout out to Delta 8 for Cynthia.
Yeah.
I still smoke it the old-fashioned way. And Kelly? Kelly's like the light.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Hopefully my Wi-Fi won't have any voodoo on it today because Cynthia did her saging, right?
Did. Oh, hell yeah. I saged, put my white candles out. I said the Lord's Prayer many times. And I asked in the name of Jesus to protect and take all this ill will and magic off of us. That's what I said.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please.
I did. Sure did. And it'll work for anybody, any religion.
Yes, it will. Guys, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
God,
there she's going.
Now. There she goes. I told her not to do that, Kelly. What I say?
Yeah.
I said, Larry.
Yeah.
Do not pop your head in and out of the brick wall, please. Because Delta 8 is great, but I don't drive on it. I only take it at night because it helps me relax and sleep. But I would not drive on this. Absolutely not. Oh, there she is. Wow. Okay. I feel much better now. I was explaining. Oh, all
right. So where do we leave off?
Okay. So let's start off with Angela and Michael and our whole theory about this whole thing, which is okay. So basically Angela is screaming her head off that Michael scammed her because Michael's involved in this local contributions group. Which, from what I understand, is very popular in Nigeria for people.
Say it again. Local contribution
group.
Yeah.
So all right.
I missed that part. So I'm just.
Is it like what we call a susu up here? That's what it is down there, over there.
Yeah, basically, you give your money to someone in your community. And they're holding the money for you in a savings account. So it's like he said, it's a piggy bank for a rainy day, kind of, a account that people in Nigeria, that this is, like their custom, part of their culture. And Angela is flipping the fuck out, screaming that he's part of this group. And he's the group administrator of this group called Paradise Man or something like that. And when she's looking at the chats, it's basically a group of Nigerian men talking about getting wives and getting advice.
He's trying to get advice. But she made it sound like it was some sex thing that he was paying these women. And he had like this whole list of women. And
it's basically a group chat. It's basically a group chat with a bunch of Nigerians. They're like, oh, look at this woman. She wants a husband. Oh, look at this woman.
But how did they set that up? How did they know this woman want a husband?
Because she's on whatever Facebook or whatever.
So they research it.
Manor?
They research it and then have people go No, all right, all right.
Okay, so that's what she was screaming about. The amount of money, okay, when you convert it to US dollars, it's 25 bucks. She's yelling
Wait,
30K. You put in 30K near it's $25.
25.
$25 that
He's
she's
pitching over $25.
Yeah, so he's making $25 contributions, and that's what she's bitching over.
How much? All right. How much did he bring home? Like, is that all his money, or even though it's only $25? But
it could add up. But
first of all, he's a grown man.
Got paid that
He's
she probably didn't give him. Kelly, what about the money that she got paid for the last 6 years?
Exactly.
That's all I kept thinking. That she's screaming at him for putting money aside in the savings, but all the money that she has gotten from the show, what the fuck does she spend it on? Plastic surgery.
Exactly. Whatever.
But I don't think she paid all of it, or I don't know.
No,
I don't think she paid all of that. But the time frame, we don't hear anything about that cut. Did he even get any money out of being filming? They're not.
She bought herself a new house with this money. Yeah, she from when she first started filming to the house that she's living in now. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
She moved up.
She made dough. Okay. Yep. She was able to buy herself a new house, buy herself a new body. And
I remember the old house, Mary.
Oh, shout out Riley. He's in the
Oh, hi,
My
Riley.
dude.
Remember Grandma sitting there with the big cancer on the side of her face in that box of a room, and the roach climbing up the back behind her, and that's all I could see because you already know I have a phobia with roaches.
Don't even get me started with roaches in there.
In on that, and I'm thinking of it crawling on the babies while they sleep. I go a whole place I shouldn't go.
I'm trying to understand. All right, I see what they show on TV. I'm really trying to understand the dynamics. Like when this couple first started, I really liked this couple, and I was hoping everything would work out. But from what we all know, it went from one extreme to the other extreme. She's talking about this guy's a scammer. She's showing production, which I think that's all set up. That he's marking these women. He has these women, all this and that. Let's understand. You did this film. We filmed. It'll be 6 months prior before they even show the joint. That's the minimum.
Yes. Yes.
You filmed about this dude being a scam artist and do all this and that, but you still brought him to USA.
Supposedly finding all this shit on his phone. The life insurance. Oh my God, she had me dying with the life insurance.
He was here around, like you pointed out, what was it, December, November?
He came over in let me see, December of 2023. So he was here and he stood with her for 2 months before he ran away.
Okay, so all right, December, January. When did the show start?
We're on episode 13. So when the hell did it start? May? Did we start in the beginning of May, guys? Yeah, I think we started in May.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All this stuff transpired when the show started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right. So basically, you're saying if all this was filmed back then how could it be happening now? Like, how can it be? I think I'm understanding now. I think I'm understanding.
They were good. December and January, he was here.
I
watched them. I loved them. They was going all over different states.
Yep.
We had no complaints. No, we saw we even made fun when they got the pictures in Walmart. Remember? That's what we saw Mike.
We were making fun of them in Walmart.
Yes. And I was like, she brought him back.
Yes.
And I just want to point out, and I want to point out, like Ed says, if you want to be seen, go to Walmart. He says when he's lonely, he goes to Walmart and he gets recognized, and it gives him a little lift. Angela wanted to be seen with Michael, so she took him to Walmart.
Recognizing him. Stop.
No, I'm just saying the parallel between Ed and Angela. Ed wants to be seen, he goes to Walmart. Angela wanted to be seen with Michael. Where did she take him? To Walmart.
And they went Walmart. And I was happy. I was so happy he was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was too.
So say
not for their relationship.
February all the way to March, we pick up the same bullcrap that happened months or a year ago.
You're right.
Then he went from the runaway fugitive. Tommy Lee Jones is chasing him, and we don't know where he's at. We can't. Some secret agent stuff.
This is like true crime.
So when the show started,
I'm so excited.
Remember, he ran when the show started. He came back.
He did
on their first episode.
Yeah.
Damn, detective, you
Party.
did it. I think you cracked the case. I think you did.
I'm just saying.
I think you really got something here. If we had one of those bulletin boards and we could pin stuff.
That's exactly pin stuff like
it's really professional. I think we would put every single line together and you would see how they all interconnect.
Yeah.
It's all part
it's
of
like, wait a minute.
A script. It's a script.
Exact. Cynthia. Because if you look at the show right now, this is what they're going through right now.
Yeah.
Right.
To the T.
Right.
If you feel this way about this dude, look, I'm not saying he's innocent.
No.
And I know Angela loved this dude. They both played each other.
Yeah.
All right. It cancels. We all seen it coming. Why is this playing to the T of what happened back then, right now?
6 months ago. Yeah.
Look, minimum 6 months.
Minimum.
They like to push, if they don't get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This whole situation is not sitting right with me.
I'm just saying,
don't want to feel like Michael is playing all of us, but like Kelly said, he went from the fugitive to Tommy Lee chasing him to posting on social media every day. He was just playing soccer the other day with a bunch of friends. Did you see that?
We couldn't even know what state he was in.
Have we thought about this? Let's think about this too. Michael wants money. I mean,
hell yeah. Do you blame him?
So my thought process is, what if the network went to Michael and they offered him money he couldn't turn down? You know what I'm saying? To come back, because that's going to be what everybody's been waiting for 7 years. Michael to come to the USA. So they need him.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what if they offered him something and he's going along with it, but for the money, not necessarily because he wants to hurt anybody or he thinks it's going to be a big deal. He's just allowing them to script him. So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I need both of them to show me this timeline because I'm not convinced right now.
Yeah.
Kelly.
I try to be like, yeah, I'm all.
Mm-hmm.
It's something else that make me look at it like, what? I'm confused.
I know. It's bad.
The cop and Kelly is like, no, this ain't right. And I've been telling you guys that there's something about this that is not sitting right with me. And I really hope that I'm not being played. I'm not being played. My platform is not being played. I'm just hoping that Michael sticks to what he promised me, that after the season is over, because he's not talking because due to NDA, which I can see his point of view, because he doesn't want to piss off his employer. Okay, I could see that. And he promised me when the season is over and he's able to talk, he will. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, but there's something about this.
Talk about?
It's not about what happened, why he ran away, everything.
Yeah, we want to know.
Episode, yes.
Who picked him up on the dirt roads of Hazelhurst, Georgia?
That's what I want to know.
So
Billy Bob, I don't know, but who? Because I'm just saying that's country. It's real country.
That whole story, I didn't buy it, and I
guess something's weird about that.
I don't want to sound like the bad guy picking on him. It's just not adding up. It's not the math ain't mathing. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not
Alyssa
something.
says
Something
he's
in my
smarter.
gut is just.
Alyssa says he's smarter than he lets on, and I believe that too.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Believe that.
Absolutely.
He's playing a role. He's playing a role that he's been conditioned to for 7 years.
What they showed on TV, you shown a guy with money and doing this and that. Why did you bring him here?
And he allegedly gave her tax returns to some stranger. She was screaming about that. Oh my God, he gave some stranger my shit. So if he did all this,
how does he have those?
if you discovered that he did all this, why the fuck are you bringing him back with you?
It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
You barely wanted to be in the same room with him in Africa. You brought him all the way to USA with all the stuff you feel about. Come on.
Right. Thank you.
How did he get her tax returns? Angela ain't gonna give him her tax returns.
Maybe it was part of the application.
Application for what?
Maybe
for his visa. For his visa.
Maybe.
So, because she has to show income that she could, support him while he's here.
Somebody said in the chat, maybe the network gave him a working visa. Do they do that? Do you think that the network would do that?
Money talks. Money talks.
And Michael does bring in the ratings. I mean, Michael, if they were to have him on Life or something, he would bring in the ratings.
Because everybody's wants to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to hear. Martha, thank you so much for joining my membership, and please smoke with us.
You can do Delta 8. It's great.
What else we got for these two so we can move on to the next victim?
Yeah.
She needs to talk to her attorney because now all of this is a huge red flag. Really?
She wasn't talking to her attorney before?
Really, Angela? Now?
Bitch, you got tackled and pinned down by a red flag.
Thank you. And she's like, now I'm going to talk to my attorney. I need to talk to my attorney.
Now.
Yo, you said tackled by red flags?
Yes, tackled by red flags. And I agree with Martha. Kelly for president, Cynthia for attorney general. There we go.
Oh my God.
Don't put that bug in because
I will take it.
If I had to plug in for I will run.
I'm a Girl Scout.
You're the Girl Scout? Okay, I love this comment. Hold on. I got to share this. Wait.
But like I said, I want people to sit back and think about the timeline and pay attention to what's going on. That's all. All right, who's
Michael may be a red flag, but Angela's a walking red wall.
Oh God.
Oh, Stephanie, I can't smoke either.
There you go, Facey.
Yeah. That'll kill me tonight.
Yep. It's the truth though. Okay, I know we covered them yesterday, but I wasn't here, so can we cover them again briefly? Because I have feelings. Ed and Liz. Who the fuck does he think he is talking to her mother like that? I wish her mother would have punted him like a fucking football.
At a certain point, as a not to be sexist, but as a man, you should not be standing there arguing with women like that.
Thank you.
And then you talking about you a family person. How dare you go back and forth with the supposedly the love of your life, mother?
And tell her, maybe you should have raised your daughter better. That's why you abandoned her. This is Mr. Church going Ed. This is church going Ed.
I was really shocked that Liz let him really.
Liz knew that when they argue with him, it feeds him. Feeds him. That's what they want. They want to see you get angry and riled up because it's like a vampire. They suck it in, and
he's disgusting.
He's off of it. It's awful.
And
that's why he was laughing and gloating and I
don't curse around my dogs. My dogs
just like the shit out of you and insult your mother. No, I mean, it was awful. Yeah, but yet, hey, let me take a picture with him. Oh, I want to be seen with him. I don't get it. I don't. We need to like be about people that are doing some good shit in the world, you know?
Oh
like,
man, that whole segment irritated me to the. I was like, this is what they want as ratings. This is crazy. You're just disrespectful all around. Nobody has no respect.
Nobody has no respect whatsoever.
None. Don't care about morals,
Mr. Church going.
So if Liz would have came over and bopped him in the head, he'd have cried and called 911 to lock her up because that's who he is, the bitch that he is.
Yes,
you think he would have cried?
Agree.
Kelly?
Oh, I agree. He would have called 911 with the quickness. If Liz would have turned around and backslapped him,
would he cry?
Oh my God, you're assaulting me. Oh yeah, he would have cried.
You think he'd have cried, Kelly?
Huh?
Do you think he would have cried?
What?
If Liz hit him with the frying pan or punched him in the eye?
I would have cheered like it was a football game touchdown. I'd have jumped up and screamed like it was the winning score.
Oh yeah. Oh,
if it has to even be soccer, the goal, I'd have screamed. That's all.
So I wish that one of them, Liz's mom, would have punted him across the room.
I thought she was going to. Yeah.
But he knows they're going to stop that. He don't do things unless security's around.
Right, of course.
He knows that the network is going to look at you funny. Security is right there, and he's going to play the victim card.
Oh, yes.
And I wanted to
I just want to know how the hell is he getting these ET interviews for being a dirtbag? I'm confused.
I know.
How are people getting on Drew Barrymore? How are people getting on Drew Barrymore?
We're going to talk about that in a second. Liz was cleaning because her woman she walked into this pigsty and she's like, "Oh my God, when I left it."
Why was she cleaning? You don't let me grab your stuff and go.
I know.
Because she's a decent human being.
And she was like, "Oh my God, this is fun."
I would have probably done the same thing.
Did you see that bedroom with the shit spilled on the rug?
He spilled his smoothie. He dropped it.
Yeah, and he didn't even like clean all of it up.
Can he get on the floor?
I don't know.
Get up easily? I don't know.
Like that, you gotta get the vacuum, the wet vacuum.
But what I'm saying, Kelly, when he goes down on all fours, is it going to be easy for him to get back up?
Oh,
I don't know that his arm length is exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it kind of has to roll, but I didn't know if it would be harder from a solid surface.
He'll roll.
I haven't seen the video of Ed and Pauly Shore. He was rude to Pauly Shore. I need to Google that. I need to Google that.
Really see that stat.
Nah, come on. Pauly's the coolest dude, man.
I'm gonna go Google it. Hold on, guys.
He's an icon.
There's no way. They setting you up. He was probably on stage cheering with him with the DJing.
Shiloh, you better be right, girl.
I'm looking it up.
Shiloh, I was right. Okay.
Nah, man. Not Pauly. Pauly's the party guy, man. He's all about love. Him and Vinny's about love and partying. Yeah.
Chill. He's going to smoke his weed. He's going to wear mismatched shit, and he doesn't care. And he's funny.
Yeah.
How do you be mean to him?
He said Pauly's YouTube. I don't know what that is.
I found it. Yes.
Oh, okay, so it's legit?
Can you play it?
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hold on. Come on.
I don't know if I want to see this. Now I'm going to be sad.
How does he get interviews? I don't understand this.
I don't know. And then be rude.
Listen. I'm not hating on nobody. I just need to understand what's going on. You sure it's not a skit?
Right and right is wrong.
You sure it's not a skit?
I don't know. I just Googled it. And it says Pauly Shore messes with Big Ed.
This has to be a skit.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that.
Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
No, you know what you should do since you're super famous? You should get a pop-up thing for you, but the pop-up head won't be able to fucking bounce because what?
There you go again. Look, I like you now. I like you.
Yeah,
we're friends.
We are friends.
Yeah, we are. But now you say things like that.
I know. I'm sorry. No. I know that was rude. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I accept. Respect.
So what is it that you're picking out for your chick?
I don't know. It's her anniversary.
Dude,
why are you?
So if you were on that show, dude, weren't you be married to a girl now since you're the 90-day fiance guy?
Stop touching me.
Okay.
Dude, we're friends. Okay, dude, chill
Yeah,
out.
it's
Just
gotta be a skit.
do me a favor, chill out.
Okay.
Just take a step
Sorry,
back.
I get
How
excited.
did he
Here's
get
the
to
thing,
do a
yeah.
skit
I
with
did this show.
Yeah.
Pauly
Okay, and
Shore?
it didn't work out.
Oh, with the girl.
It
Man,
did
I
not
thought it was
work
the Jersey
out.
Right.
Shore guys.
Was
But
she Asian?
wow.
Dude,
Was she
will you
Asian?
stop like standing like a porn star? She was Filipina,
Okay.
Yo,
and she was really young,
this is a skit.
and it almost cost me my daughter's relationship.
Oh wow.
But now I have a new girlfriend
Oh okay.
who's also Asian,
Oh
and she does filming.
okay.
She's in the industry,
Oh awesome. Awesome.
and she's into art.
So you like the Asian thing?
I definitely
I like
do.
Asians too, but mostly guys.
Okay, you know
Not
what?
in a no.
Don't-
Come here.
but
No,
you're
stop.
talking way too
But
loud.
not in a gay
listen,
thing. It's
listen,
more
listen.
like I see Asian
Shh.
faces and I
know.
like to touch
I
them.
know, but listen, you're being way too loud. We don't want people to know that you like Asian guys.
No, it's not a
Nothing wrong.
sexual thing. It's more like my parents raised me with Asians,
Okay,
so I just like Asians. But you like to have sex with them.
agents.
Stop trying to be funny, dude. I'm trying to say I like Asians for real.
Okay,
You like Asian girls.
right? Okay,
I like Asian guys, but not in a sexual
Oh,
way.
okay, got
More
it.
like I
Okay.
think they're
It's a skit.
awesome.
I don't believe
So
it.
let's pick out something for your girlfriend.
First
That's
of all,
why we're
who's
here,
recording
right?
this?
yes, but
Is it okay that I'm standing like this?
no.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
I mean, not. I mean,
Sorry,
not.
It's
no,
too
no, no.
long.
I know,
They
I'm
go
sorry,
for
no,
too
no, no.
long.
I know that was rude. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
That was way too long.
Too long, and who's recording it? I thought it was. I'm sorry,
And it
people.
was
I was thinking of another Pauly.
yeah,
So,
and
I'm trying to be myself tonight, but it's very hard.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is very hard. So I don't know. He's a piece of shit. I wish Liz's mom would have punted him across the room, and I don't know. I don't know why she was fucking crying. Why was she crying again?
She needs a
Took his
woman
little
up.
ass.
She needs a woman up. It's too much now. At what point you got to be like, look,
Exactly. It's like, all right, girl, I get it. You're emotional. You didn't want this relationship to end, but Ed is showing you over and over the piece of shit that he is, and you're in the room sobbing. It's like, get your shit together, put it in the fucking room, and just get out.
yeah, that was
Like,
taking
just
too
stop
long.
engaging. Just
And
stop.
then my
fucking
thing
engaging.
was, she should have packed all her stuff in boxes and then come to pick, not pack and then go. And he
But
should have did it
Kelly-
for her if he wanted her out that quick. Pack her
think
stuff.
about it. Think about it. They scripted that. They
Of
made it
course.
take longer. They made her go through more and more exposure and toxicity
Of
and pain.
course, of
She did not
course.
want to do. I can promise you. If she was anything like the person I've spoken to, her ass would have gotten all her shit in one go and left. Not be just humiliated.
And
Would
he
you do that?
sat in that
I
kitchen
really-
on purpose.
I really don't like how they edited in his whole
No,
story.
I don't either. It's
I don't
awful.
like it.
No, it is awful. It's awful. So he's such a fucking pig, and that's all I have to say. Do we want to move on to Gino and Jasmine quickly?
Yeah, let's go there next.
Oh my god.
Okay, because in Jasmine's world, being in a pageant is a necessity, and a washer and a dryer is a luxury. Okay, a new washer dryer is a luxury. Because why do we have money to buy a new washer dryer, even though our clothes smell like wet dog? So
And
why
why
do
she
we?
always gotta say like she? I don't understand. I just
He
don't.
cuts him down all the time. Oh,
Like-
you park so bad, Gino. You know how you park bad. Yes, Jasmine. And then they go
You
inside.
wouldn't survive in Panama.
No, I mean she's just hateful to him. Everything he likes. No. It's
Especially when
it
she said the
doesn't
clothing with the
figure-
washing machine. You didn't have that was uncalled for. Just say the washing machine didn't work. Why you gotta go? Oh, it's stinking. Like, come on.
And we smell like wet dog.
because
And-
she's doing it to humiliate him and put him down. That's part of the process. We
Yes.
just get to watch it live.
Yes, Sheila,
This is what
Sheila.
happens to people in
You
narcissistic
don't
relationships.
need an agitator in the new
Yeah.
machines. What was up with the whole agitator thing?
He
Here,
just trying to be
Jasmine.
cheap.
Here, Jasmine. You want to see what an agitator is? You're living with one. Come on, Gino.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, he's really, really making an emphasis on the agitator.
Yeah, because
Like,
they're
I
cheaper than
would-
the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
was.
cheaper.
Yeah.
But the other dude-
Even if you get the new brand, they're always going to be cheaper than the newer brand of the other one. That's how they are.
And Gino, she's a cheap fuck, and we know it.
Yes, Jersey. Do you want an aesthetic washing machine and dryer, or do you want your kids here?
Yeah.
I mean, she just said, bring your kids to the state. What are you doing?
Well, we haven't heard that storyline. That storyline disappeared. Her
Yeah,
mother's sickness disappeared. Pretty much. She's back.
And now it's just a pageant. It's just a pageant. And actually, Uncle Marco pushed him to do it, so it doesn't count. Okay, it doesn't count because Gino didn't have that idea. Uncle Marco pushed him. So
but
thank
you know
Uncle
what
Marco.
got me was when he said to her, he goes, "I just want you to appreciate me." In his defense, I have never heard her be sweet to him unless it's him giving in to a wish that she wants or something she wants.
Why should she? Why should she? Why should she? She's consistent.
Because you supposedly love him.
No, she's consistent. That's what they call a sugar baby.
Yeah, sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
It's just hard for me to understand how somebody can.
He paid.
I don't know.
What you expect? How she's going to react? She probably said, "Oh, my Gino," every time he was swiping or giving money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gone. She's still going to be who she is.
One thing I want to know is, when did her fashion sense turn from flashy Jasmine to practically dressing like a nun? Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is up with that? It's all so fucking fake. She is so fake.
Yeah. The whole thing's
I
fake.
think she was traveling recently on TikTok. I saw her going at
She's got a boyfriend from what everybody's talking about. I mean, I haven't gone to really look.
And then I saw somebody posted Gino on the car doing something. I can't remember. So
she's been spotted a lot with somebody. So I don't know.
And it's not Gino.
But then you know what's weird on Instagram? They wished each other a happy anniversary.
Because they got to play it off. A lot of people on Instagram are still slow. They back on just what the show shows.
I know, but that's what's crazy. So now, did they split up, get back together, and we just didn't know because it wasn't filmed? I mean, or we didn't see it on Instagram?
It's probably going to be on another show.
Last Resort. I'm telling you, this is all built on Last Resort.
They're setting it up.
Yes, this is all build up.
Setting it up.
Okay, Gino has an addiction to porn.
Yep.
Gino wants to control her. Yeah. Gino wouldn't bring her children here. These are all story points for Last Resort.
And Last Resort, this one, like, they should start like the end of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
To air January or like towards the holidays.
Yes.
Like they did last time.
Yes. Because it's been filmed already.
It's been filmed already?
It's been filmed. From what I understand, it was in Arizona, at some resort in Arizona, and somebody spotted Gino and Jasmine.
So they're done then. They're done.
Yeah. Sophie and Rob, Julia and Brandon, Benny and Ari.
They got to be done too because Rob over there doing freaking TikTok and Instagram singing with Josh and other people. You never see him with his girl.
Mm-hmm. Renata, thank you so much.
She in a Vegas partying at the concerts, With
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice new movie.
Yeah. So. So they get into an argument. Jasmine says he's not a real man because he's not a provider. But remember, he quit his job so he could stay home with her so she won't be lonely in a strange country. But now he's not a provider. And Jasmine is not a real woman because she's bitchy.
Yeah, but he don't have no money. So he can't control her.
When did love become conditional? When did love be, you aren't going to give me the $1,200, whatever it is, for the beauty pageant? Well, I'm not going to be nice to you, and I'm going to withhold talking to you, and I'm going to say mean things to you until you either give in or
Riley just said Natalie and Josh. That's pretty much how it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You are absolutely
yes. He's acting. It helps his business. It's all about what they can get for themselves.
Yes.
It's a sickness. For real. That's why I do the show, because it's like I can see it now. Like just over the past couple of years, like I just see stuff now. It's gotta be. I know we're on here talking shit, but we're talking shit because we want people to be real and authentic. I would rather know what relationships.
And that statement right there, I kind of feel majority of these couples are like that.
Yes. Yeah. That's when love is conditional, when it's a it's a transactional relationship.
Couples on the show.
Yeah.
Then we should be told that it's not real.
I know.
See what I'm saying?
I would say the majority of the couples this season, except for the OGs like Kobe and Emily, Patrick and Thaís, and Lauren and Alex. Those are the only 3 exceptions. The rest of these couples are like transactional relationships.
Exactly. Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly, and I saw it when I was doing Peloton.
Yeah,
I could see it before you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say I could see before everybody else because we film Pillow Talk 3, sometimes 4 months in advance. Yeah. So we're watching that stuff as they're editing it. So we're seeing it happen in real life, basically, but y'all don't see it in real life until 4 months later. So when we see what's out there and then we know what's happening, it's like, oh, wow. You can really start to put the pieces together because you're like, okay, well, I know what they were doing then and now and what they did in between. That's not adding up. So, I mean, it's crazy because just talking this out tonight's really made me like see things.
Yeah, Vicky, no, Riley was just saying the comparison between Gino, Jasmine, and Nally and Josh, how they, basically it's the same thing, how they function.
I agree. Bring back Danielle and Mohammed. They were entertainment because that shit was real. And I just saw that clip real. I happened to stumble across that clip again where Mohammed announces that Danielle stinks and she sits in front of her teenage daughter screaming, I want my sex tonight. Those were the glory days of my
God.
Sean Robinson sitting there looking horrified. She's like, oh my God, what is this guy saying right now? And he's just spilling it. And Danielle's like, no. And Sean is just sitting there looking at the two. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I forgot it? Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days.
Because it was real.
Yeah.
It was real. Listen, a little bad pH can ruin it all for you, okay? Mm-hmm. Just because you got a little odor don't mean you're dirty. What it means is the pH is off. And sometimes if that pH is off, it smells like a sewage. So it's not nice. And so I'm sure he wasn't going to give her the sex tonight. Okay. And she wanted it because she doesn't know there's a problem sometimes. So
exactly.
What happened to Nicole and Hassan? Why they broke up? I don't know.
Because we knew that wasn't going to work. Come on. I mean, she
couldn't climb the hill in the desert.
Come on, lazy.
I mean, my God. That bitch should have fallen over and had dehydration and a heart attack. Have you ever? I went to Dubai and I tried to climb up a damn desert hill, and it is no joke.
I would not be able to climb a desert hill either. So,
best shaped person is gonna about die. I was dying. So the fact she made it up there,
what's she been up to? We got to get her on the show.
And there was no store. There was no store. Remember that? She gave him $5,000 or something, like a big chunk of money to open a beauty supply store.
Oh, yeah.
And her mother, Nicole Nicole was
Oh
during
my
their
God.
season.
That's
She
right.
gave Azan a big chunk of money from
He
after their
did.
first season on the show. And he promised her that he was going to open up this beauty supply store.
Yeah.
And Nicole kept lying to her mother. Her mother's like, so what's the progress on the store? Blah, blah, blah. Until she finally turned around and told her mother, there is no store.
Ah, oh my God, that was awful.
I just hope she stops with the clickbaits, but
Yes.
That's horrible.
we need to
The
get her on the
clickbait
show.
is
We gotta
annoying
stop
as fuck.
that.
Yes.
But we'd love
Try
to
to get
talk
on the
to you.
show,
Maybe,
Mary. Try
maybe
to
you
get
got
on.
a beauty.
Okay.
school.
I'll DM her. I'll DM her. We'll
And
see.
then so with that Jasmine and Gino, we all know they acting is full of crap, and they're just trying to get paid. Cool. Next.
Exactly.
So who's next?
Speaking of full crap trying to get paid, Sophie and Rob.
Mm.
Okay. So Mama
You gotta
Claire.
start this one off.
Well, like,
Yeah, I know. Mama
just leave the
Claire.
camera on the mom. Just leave the camera on the mom. Have the
Exactly.
two little ones go sit in the corner
This
because
is gonna make me eat.
it's the same dialogue every week. It's like I don't. Can we switch to different wording or a
Thank
different
you.
question?
Thank
Because
you.
it's the same thing over and over and over and oh, you're not coming home. You don't listen to me. You're not
You
coming
don't
home.
love me.
You don't love me. You're not coming home. You're not into me. You're not. I'm like, oh God, man.
I'm not using you
Okay.
for a green card. Why would I use you of all people that don't
Okay.
have an indoor bathroom? Like,
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
Rob, okay. What I commend Rob for the scene with her mother and her, okay, because he did come in peace. He was not being snarky. He didn't really say
double teamed. They got double teamed. Okay.
And mom knew that he was being nice, that it was being filmed, so she took advantage of that situation to keep trying to push those buttons to really get him to set off, because that's what she really wanted him to do, so that Sophie can see it, everybody can see it, and then she'll get Sophie and they'll go back to London. She doesn't want Sophie here. She doesn't want Sophie with Rob. Now, maybe she had some reasons. I mean, we are all obvious the reason.
So what's the big deal for Sophie staying here? Why she want to be here if her husband don't want her?
Exactly. If London is such a great place to be, Europe is so great. They have free healthcare in England. You know, they have job opportunities in England. Then why the hell is she here?
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
Because she wrote in for a show. And Rob was another guy that wrote in for a show. And they put them together by their looks. And they said, hey, y'all are going to have a relationship.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because for a young couple, they should be humping away. They should be the ones that have the pregnant scare.
Thank you. Thank you.
The man should have 5, 10 tarantulas. Okay? One, maybe 2, so it doesn't get lonely and want to get out and crawl on you. But that's it. You don't need any more.
Oh, Jesus. What is this? No.
Please do not get Cynthia started about Rob's fans.
No.
He's been showing his brown-eyed Susan. Everybody.
A lot of people have seen his brown-eyed Susan, and it's very unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah, I seems to be his position of choice.
Yeah.
I guess all 4s, looking back from what I've heard. Allegedly, this is what I've heard. I haven't seen his brown eye. I see my son's bunny rabbit's brown eye all the time, and I have to clean it. So.
Oh gosh. Sophie and her mom seem like clout chasers with Rob. Yes.
Yes. Maybe mom came here to help her daughter with her acting career.
Yes.
I mean, do we know?
Help her be an influencer or a model. Because, because listen to this. Rob is hanging out with models. Speaking of Josh, Natalie and Josh. Josh, has his modeling. Whatever. So Rob has been hanging out with him.
That's why they've been doing all those skits and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Because they're hanging out with him. They're hanging out together. And Sophie is all over Instagram trying to be a model. She's a Fashion Nova ambassador, apparently. So she's showing off her
She's a Fashion Nova?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's showing off her Fashion Nova shit everywhere. So we got Sophie.
They get a check. All right. She knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was good at that shit, but I'm not. I'm going to be flat honest. I really wish I was, because it would be easy, not easy money, because what it takes them maybe 10 minutes to do those little reels and those cute little fun things. So they're takes me 2.5 hours. I am terrible at tech, and it doesn't matter if I write the directions down, something weird will happen. People that know me know. And so I've just had to accept it, but I still try to make reels and I still try to do it. So I'm limited on half the stuff I push, but I will tell you, if you're on my link tree, the things that I do put on there, I actually use. I can't, they came at me with the damn female vibrator thing that everybody was pushing every day.
Yes, I remember that.
Girl.
Yes.
Every single one of them was doing it. It was like Hotbot or whatever that other one was. And so they came to me and they were like, would you like to try our product? And I said, well, that depends on what it is. It's for female self-care. And I said, okay, well, that's very vague. Could you tell me a little bit more? Well, of the personal, intimate kind. And I said, listen, I don't want nobody to be up in that kind of business with me, but I don't like plastic. It's just foreign objects don't appeal to me, never have. But I'm sure that if you do, it's amazing. So I've heard. I just don't. So, who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? But she's doing her thing. Rob is hanging out with models, and I don't know what Claire's doing, because Claire did get arrested Mother's Day weekend.
He did.
For threatening.
I wish we could talk to Claire. Claire, give us a holler. Hit me up, Claire.
Yes, Claire, hit us up. Yes, hit us up. Please do.
Mary, she's not going to if her daughter's an actress. You see, because what is she going to say to you? She not tell you the truth? No, she's not going to tell you the truth. She's just not going to call. So she doesn't have to.
But she did release those videos with Rob screaming at Sophie. So if we catch her in a mood, she just might. Because
how did she capture that moment at just that moment? How?
I think Sophie sent her those videos. Sophie sent her those videos. So I think there may be part of a longer video and they're just posting little clips.
But who was filming her when she was filming him? Did she have her second camera? Her phone?
It looked like she was filming him.
So but the producers had to have the camera on her to get that shot, is my point.
Or shot what? What are y'all talking about?
So when they show the two of them in the car, was there a cameraman there, or was that?
They put the cameras around the car.
Right.
They put the cameras around the car.
Right. Okay. It could be the cameras around the car.
Yeah, they put it.
Or
they
her
put
second
it on
phone.
The passenger. They put it on the front.
I think it was her cell phone. No, but guys, I think she had a second phone.
She did.
And she was recording. She was recording him with her second phone.
Yeah, it was bizarre. I don't know. That whole thing is, if they are scripting that, they've gone a little too far off course.
Hello. How many couples that we just talked about one couple in the beginning? And then we went to the next couple.
And they were doing the same shit.
That was funny.
Okay. Shiloh said it looks like the phone was on her lap facing him. And that's how she was recording him.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So it was her phone on her lap and she had the camera facing him.
That's the car scene?
Yes.
That first video that Claire released with her.
Yeah, the car scene.
Yeah, the car scene. Yeah. So she was sitting with the phone on her lap. And then in the closet, she was filming him in the closet.
Oh, yeah. She was, he knew it too.
Yeah, he knew it too.
Yeah.
So I don't
I'm done
know.
with them, so.
Yeah, I'm done with them.
And they better
because
not be on the last resort too.
They are on the last resort.
All
Of
right,
course they
burn
are.
it down.
Yes, yes, they're gonna be on the last resort too.
They
The
barely
last
made it
resort is
happen.
gonna be fucking torture.
Are we watching that?
Yeah, we are gonna watch it.
Oh, Jesus, goodness.
Well, I'm planning on watching it.
Yes,
Oh,
I will watch
shoot.
it.
Yo,
I love
I
this.
just thought about this.
What?
When I was on Last Resort, the same couples that was on Happily Ever After was on the season right before it premiered. No, when we got there,
Yes.
the show was still showing, and it was in the tell-all, and they were filming Last Resort with me.
The other person that I knew that was on 90 Day, I didn't know they were filming all these things, Happily Ever After, I didn't know all the spinoffs because I only knew about 90 Day Fiance because that's all I ever watched. So I didn't even know all those spinoffs were happening. But when I found out, it made sense because each single thing set that person
Yes, it's a back-to-back. That's what I said
next.
about Jasmine and Gino.
What I'm saying,
flowing.
it sounds like they're building up.
Yep.
To fucking.
Then you do diaries here and there.
Everybody, the diaries is going on right now, so they're gonna start.
Yeah,
doing
they're
diaries
filming
soon.
diaries now, and like Sophie and Rob, their last resort storyline. Rob's online cheating. Sophie's mom. Sophie wouldn't come home after they got into a fight. Sophie left and moved in with her friend. Doesn't it sound like all talking points with therapists for Last Resort?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I mean, they're paid actors, and they can get them to do what they want. This is what they want. They want to script it. I mean,
all right, so who's next?
Ashley and Manuel. Your girl Ashley. Come on, Kelly. Your girl Ashley.
Manuel is on that neck.
That man.
Manuel got that foot on the neck. He ain't letting up. He said, "You in debt, woman. You should not talk." I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this
He has
money.
come to life.
Yes.
Have you noticed his English actually comes out when he's mad?
I told y'all.
Yep.
I told y'all to be.
He can get his words out, folks.
Oh, yes, he can. Oh, yes, he can.
I told y'all. Once he found out about that debt, his cash cow was gone.
He is mad as fuck.
I'm not gonna be responsible.
He in the grocery store going, and she's like, "How much does your family need? $300. That's
and
not
don't
much."
buy the loose. Don't buy the loose organic carrots, Ashley. Buy the carrots in the bag. They're cheaper.
And you see, she's kind of tame. Normally, she'd have blew up, walk away, all types. She's just like, but tell me why you need the money. Like,
he just got called out.
And
what she's learned is he's got more than she does.
Yeah.
He's got more money than she does. Because he had an account of his own. He said, I thought he had his own savings account. Because when they were talking.
He was asking if I save money because she likes to spend and I like to save. So if I save money, is she entitled to half of the money that I saved?
So he probably got money to the side. Cynthia, you're right. He probably got money to the side.
Or he's thinking about money, that he
just don't want that. He don't want that debt. He don't want that bill because they're married. He do not want to be responsible.
No, he does not.
Changed her tune
and
completely.
He called her that on the bus or wherever they were, and he turned around. And she says, "Student loans aren't the same as credit cards. It's different here."
Yes.
And he just flipped around, and he's like, "It's debt. You're irresponsible." And I was just like,
pure English is coming out.
Pure English.
And the fire in his eyes. It's like he realized he's screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's screwed. Not her. Yeah.
So he just wants money for his family. He won't tell her why.
Don't worry. He's been doing it before she got the
Just give me the fucking money. Just give me the money so I can send it to my brother. Doesn't matter. You gave me $1,000 last week. I need 300
Been
this
doing
week.
this for the beginners, not all
I
new.
probably 500 next week. Just give me the money.
And he said, "That's not much." It's not much
Because he probably hiked up the price because he knows she can't really say too much because he's going to come at her. And how you don't know this guy's he's been doing it. Everybody do it. They always send money back to their homeland. Like what? You've been in the picture for 10 years. You ain't know he been sending money to the family?
I
The
know
family that you never met?
Thank you.
And this show is never changed on that. It's never changed. If you find a man in the Dominican, he expects to have money weekly to send back.
NYC, just valid point, NYC. She said her student debt is how they met. Because remember, she was in school.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she was.
Wow.
Oh, yes, she was.
Together.
And Vicky, this is a very good question. How much does witchery really pay?
Clearly
do you make more having 3 degrees in witchery? I don't know.
I mean, look, it's a hustle. I'm not gonna lie. I see it all over Instagram. I see it all over cable. I see it all over. It's a hustle. Think about it. We have some of them even got shows now. You know, some see the dead. Look at the Medium.
I mean, some of them are legit. They're legit.
One of the other shows that I watch on Bravo, Vanderpump Rules. James Kennedy, his girlfriend Allie is she does astrology readings. She'll do your birth chart and everything. She charges $150 an hour.
Oh, that's crazy.
And she'll do like 5, 6, 7. She said
it's going to take her an hour just to do your whole reading, just to calculate it before she speaks to you.
I know he does. I've had him done. It's going to take a lot.
Yeah, you got to do the chart because you got to know the date, the month, the time.
Yep.
Then you got to break down. Are you on the moon, the Pluto, Taurus, and
exactly. But point is, it's a hustle. You can make it a hustle. You can make it a hustle. But I don't think Ashley is making that much money off of this right now.
But I'm just gonna say, listen, Mary, we had some weird stuff going down with your computer yesterday.
Yes, there was.
Renata, you're absolutely right. His American dream is ruined. Yes.
It's alleged.
Thank you.
It's alleged, and I know that it's alleged, but there's some witches out there, and it's alleged, but you can't be putting no spells on people and be nice.
Either they allegedly put spells or they hustle people, con artists that they are,
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I mean, if they're acting on the show, then yeah, it could be. I mean, isn't it the ultimate hustle? I mean, did we not see that with Jabri and say her name?
Miona.
I mean, look at them. I mean, Miona's now taken off. She's got it made, and they found a guy that's really got some coins.
See, I believe with Jabri and Miona, because they were in a relationship for a while.
I just saw a post behind a new man.
Yeah, they were in a relationship for a while, but Miona is very business oriented.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like she's serious about her shit.
This last post I just saw before I got online, it was her and him. He was on it. They were talking about whatever she was selling. I'm like, damn.
Jabri is like a man child. You know what I mean? He just wants to travel without any responsibility.
He only stayed at one spot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like
until they broke up.
He's in one spot and he's just talking about that one spot. That's like me. Like I just got back from Hawaii. That's like me going to Hawaii, just talking about Hawaii. That's it, and staying there.
Yeah. She should. And yes, Vicky, you're right. What Sparkles brought her over, they were married.
Yeah.
Yes, they were married when she came over here.
I think he did too much. I think he tried too hard. And I think that that's what happened. I think, if you really want to know, I think when they got on TV and they saw themselves and one got more attention than the other one did, there became this rivalry to a degree. And they are both.
Yeah, because he was trying way too hard. During their season, he was trying way too hard.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Jabri and
you know.
Leona.
Oh God, Sparkles, Jesus Christ.
Where you
Yeah, so
been?
remember Sparkles?
I'm sorry, yeah.
Because he was trying to pick a fight with John, and John was like, Sparkles,
Oh
I'll
my
fucking body slam
God.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Over the top, tried too hard. It just
Yeah, he
such a
was trying
turn-off.
way too hard during the season, on TV, during your episodes,
Yeah.
on social media. I remember he was trying way too hard.
So then he goes and be a monk and gets his head tattooed and says he's finding all his spiritual awakening. And I'm like, dude, slow down. You just had one other awakening and another awakening, and now you're in Peru somewhere getting your head tattooed and living celibate. Like, what the hell is happening? Like,
Yeah,
we see
he's
you.
trying too hard.
Everybody
He's
sees
trying
you.
too hard.
Just stop.
He needs to stop.
Yeah.
And Miona looks like she found her dude, and
Yep.
she's happy. She's making bank off of her hair
Bank.
extensions.
Sure.
And
Probably got that house on the beach at 20-something years old. Like she
you
said.
know?
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
Vicky, yeah, that song that he wrote was fire. It was deep.
It was.
Yes,
He's
it
making
was
a
though.
comeback.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
real. He
Learned.
tapped into his feelings on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
That's just way too boring. Well,
So
she did well. She's got pretty privilege, darling.
yeah, she does.
She does. I tell my
does.
daughter that you got pretty privilege. Okay, so my kid goes running over by KSU. Okay, we've had shootings. It's not the greatest area right now, near the college, and so I get on Live 360 and I'm tracking her, right, and she's running, and I'm thinking my kid doesn't run. What the hell's happening? So I'm like, I zoom in, and she's on the street, and I'm like, so I call her, and I said, what are you doing? Running. I said, you're running. Wow. Okay. I said, where? She goes, oh, I'm just up by the highway, and then I'm going around, and I'll be back. And the time I'm on the phone with her, their horns are honking. She says, oh, hi. And she's like, oh, Mom, this guy just, and then I'm like, can you please get off the street? Get off the street. He goes, I'm just running, Mom. I don't understand. I said, what the hell are you wearing? Well, my spandex pants and my top. I'm like, get the hell off the sidewalk. Go home. Go home. Like,
Oh man.
I don't get it. I didn't have that privilege. I didn't have it.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
I witnessed it. I've seen her get
So-
free stuff.
Robin Sophie is the Jabari and what's her name?
Yeah, Miona, basically. Yeah. Okay, Colby and Emily.
Okay.
Please, this was totally producer driven.
This is
I knew the
producer-driven.
ex-girlfriend was not going to show up, because who the fuck texts an ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago and says, hey, can you meet us at the beach, because
Ellie?
my wife wants to know. Like, are you fucking, can you picture the chick getting that text? Like, no, I don't think so. Bye. So we knew she wasn't going to fucking show up. Emily's sitting there like, I'm like, come on, please, really? Like, can we stop this?
Yeah, it was just it was not attractive at all.
No.
And it was
It
childish.
wasn't.
And my point is, all right, you spoke to this girl. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're married with children.
Thank you.
Even
Thank
he
you.
said, all right, what are you getting out of this?
Thank
Like,
you.
what?
What are the consequences?
Well, I just
Okay.
need to know. So you want to start problems. That's what you want to do.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Bingo.
Yes.
Because there's no
Yes.
problem there. You should be focusing on this wedding and a celebration. Why are we keep going to this non-zone we don't want to be in? Nobody wants to be in this drama,
Negative.
crazy, negative zone. Made up too. Like, why are we doing this?
At least
Stop.
next week we get to see the end of the knock door ceremony when they bring.
Thank
That's
you.
the stuff I want to fucking see. Emily joking
I want to see what garments they picked out. What's the color schemes? Where it's going to be held at? Just like that couple that with the baby's birthday, they could have showed where they having the wedding at. They could show the whole everything.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to
This
see
is
this
the shit
nonsense.
I want to see.
They'll have them fighting at the wedding or something. Or,
Because even in her confessionals, she makes no sense.
She doesn't, right? In her confessional, she makes no fucking sense. Yeah.
I know I should let it go, but I just need to know what.
No, she didn't need to. The producers needed to. And they probably said to her, hey, we're going to need you to say that again. But you're really going to have to say it with more feeling this time.
Exactly.
Oh, guys, this is just too happy. I think we need a little bit more to add on to the story because it's kind of just too happy and dry.
Yeah. So anybody
Kelly
else
sounded just like a
would
producer.
talk? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
That's
yeah.
the truth.
So the
I
ex
just think
didn't
it doesn't
show up.
cause problems. I really do, because the problem with that is when you start putting that negativity into your relationship like that, you planted a freaking seed. If any of that is legit, there is a seed planted in her head somewhere. It's not a big one, but it's little. But any little thing he ever does, that seed might grow. And then she's going to really think something. And that's the part that I hope not.
Michelle and Renata, Michelle said that you were the other woman, true, but she ended up marrying him and having babies. And Renata, she said one night stand that turned into marriage. Yeah, he didn't pull out. This is what it is.
That is what it
He risked it for the biscuit. He did.
And he said, I'm not going to, it's a lose-win thing because she's American. I can go to America now. It is what it is.
Exactly. It is what it is.
Because it's not like he met her in Africa. He met her in China. They were both traveling and chilling.
Yep. That's
partying.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because have you seen the before pictures when she was in China meeting them? Yo, she was totally different.
Oh, yes. She does.
Yeah.
Totally
different.
She looked like she down for the cause.
Oh, yes, she did. Oh, yes.
She's a pretty girl. She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Very pretty. She's got a beautiful face.
Yeah, very pretty girl.
Really.
So before we move on to our last couple, Patrick and Thaís, what the fuck happened to Nicole and Mahmoud?
Mahmoud was on the road walking.
Yeah, he's like the last time we saw him, he was sticking his shit in a fucking car and he took off. Now we know about the DV situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened during filming.
That's a good question. When did the DV happen?
It would have had to, unless they did pickup scenes with them last. Because you know how they call you and say, "Oh, can you film?"
They did that with us. They did that with us in Last Resort. That's how come everybody was in Orlando and you saw Instagram. They was partying because
and they'll change the plot and they'll do something different to make it fit. So they could have done that at the very end, is him walking off, so that they could leave it like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm looking up to see when was this domestic violence thing.
But the domestic violence, I thought
at the beginning of May. It was in May, guys. Oh no, sorry. February. It was in February.
Well, then there's time.
He got arrested in February.
Yeah. It might have been right at the end.
Yeah.
It might have been right at the end. Yeah.
That was probably their last scene.
Yeah, because the last time.
What happened? They probably filmed, but after all this DV thing came out, they say we're not going to add all this other stuff in. We're just going to take it out because this came up. Because they constantly editing and cutting.
Yeah.
Because look.
Mahood went home. He wanted to go home.
He's
taking another day.
He's actually back in Egypt right now. He's
home.
Oh,
he is.
He probably left. I'm hoping he did, because that would show class about him to get the hell out and not put any more drama on TV and make himself look bad. And
he wasn't about I want to be in America type of dude. He didn't come up that way. He didn't, because it bothered him so much to leave his family and everything.
Yeah,
not like everybody else. Everybody else is like, bye, I'll see you later.
Yep. Yes, I mean he came here for her.
That was their last scene. I mean, he was pretty upset. I mean, you've been sleeping on the damn blow up mattress. I mean,
I know, right?
They had to, you know how it is, Cynthia. They had to edit it, and they just took him out.
I'm
because
sure they did.
Even Angela in this situation, they were supposed to be in the beginning. Remember, they were showing previews, and then they kicked it back to the third or whatever episode when all that stuff was coming out.
We're just living in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, we are. We are. Okay, finally, Patrick and Thaís, which, believe it or not, it's a pretty good storyline. I mean, it's it's some meat here.
It was a little more exciting than it's been. Having
Yeah.
the two fathers,
Patrick is
fathers in
on
love.
some
Yeah.
next. Don't talk about my daddy like that. It's overbearing. Something ain't right.
Okay, he talks about his father being the only parent he has left. His mother passed away of cancer. He didn't have a good relationship, but it was complicated with his mother, complicated with his father. So I guess he wants to, have a relationship with his father. But like Cynthia said earlier, he's being knocked over by red flags that his father was taking advantage of him.
It's awful. It's hard for people to watch.
It
Yeah,
is hard to
because
watch.
his dad is clearly using him.
Yes,
Clearly using him.
Dad just sees the bank of Patrick.
Yeah.
That's all he sees.
It's coming from abandonment issues.
Yes.
So his mother's left. She wasn't, really.
Everybody's saying because of John and all this.
He's got a hard
I am loving this newfound friendship between John and Thais. Okay,
Yes.
this is fucking fantastic.
Yes, I
love
like the dynamic duo
I
going
do
on
too.
right now.
Yeah,
And they
They're
both
both
playing their
feisty
roles.
as hell.
They're both playing their roles.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Think
I
about it.
agree.
If it was Gino and Jasmine,
Yeah.
Jasmine would have overshined and screamed at everybody.
Right.
Where Thais is smart. She's
Yes.
letting the family member handle that.
Mhm.
She spoke
And
to
she's
Patrick.
just in the back seat, and
Yes.
she's putting in
Yes.
her
Because she spoke
input.
to Patrick.
Right,
It didn't work.
right.
Yeah.
The one-on-one did not
She's
work.
sticking John on him. is what she
Exactly.
did.
John on him.
Yeah.
You see what?
And she didn't even need to because
No,
John
John already sees it.
sees it.
Yeah.
John already sees it.
Yeah.
So now they're tag teaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
And John even admitted, he said, "This is one time I'm gonna agree with her." Like,
Yeah.
hold on, no.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Well, I
And
felt good about that because somebody needed to say it, and I'm really a little bit nervous though because the tension on that scene with Thais's dad versus John's dad, I was
Because he's calling because
This has been
he's
good.
calling out the bullshit. The dad, first of all, Thais' dad wants to be in control of everything.
exactly.
He wants to be a center of attention. So you can see he has that hombre. I'm the man of the household. This is what it is.
I'm the big cock in the house. You
Yes.
better get back.
And he's
Right.
looking at the other guy that he knows is not a competition to him.
Yeah.
And he's calling him out on his bullcrap. Like, yo, how are you going to charge this dude, which is your son I don't like at all?
Right, exactly. How are you charging your son, who I don't even like, to fucking have a party for the baby?
He's causing
He's
the ruckus.
He's causing a ruckus. I liked
Yeah.
meeting Thais's mother because we didn't meet her.
Yes.
up
No,
until
that
this
was the
point.
lady sitting down, or
Yes, that was
I was
Thais's.
I was
dark
confused.
hair or
I
the
didn't know who
blonde?
was.
Was it the blonde or the dark-haired one? Because
I
the
think it was-
dark-haired one didn't look very friendly. Now the blonde was the one laughing and smiling, wanting to hold the baby. So I thought maybe that was the mother. But I'll say the dark-haired lady who wasn't as warm fuzzy looked more like she would be Thais's mother.
Okay,
So I don't
whichever,
know.
because I don't remember if she had dark hair or light hair. The woman that John was shaking her hand and like yelling at her like she was deaf, and Thaís started laughing, and Thaís is like, she doesn't speak English, but that doesn't mean she's deaf. Why do you always yell at? Yeah, I don't remember which.
Damn. I just remember thinking
The one with the glasses is her mom.
I think that was the blondish colored lady that was so
Okay.
excited. Okay, good.
Okay.
That makes me feel
Okay.
better.
Yeah, so that's the mom, and the other woman
Okay.
was the stepmom.
Perfect. Okay, the stepmom was very snooty. She just wasn't.
And then we have mom.
Well, the
So,
stepmom wasn't like that because the mom is there.
So
yeah, but I'm always this way. I'm warm fuzzy to everybody for the most part.
Not everybody's like that, especially Hispanic women too. No.
No, that's
well, I
true.
didn't used to be. I've gotten better, but
It's
sometimes you just need a hug. Damn it.
Yep. It's so yeah. And John is sitting there going, "Can someone please translate all this for me? Because I don't understand."
Yeah,
what
because
the
he
fuck
wants
is
to know
going on."
what he's saying. The guy right next to him is saying a lot while his father's trying to downplay it and like whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on?
What's going on? Tell me so I can put my own 2 cents in.
It's so bizarre. Like, and I think he realized he's about to get called out. And
Yeah.
then you know.
Yeah, because it's crazy. This is your first granddaughter, her first birthday, and you gonna charge
over an hour to get to. I
know. Yeah, it takes 2 hours to get to. Yeah. You're gonna charge him. Yeah. Ask him to do all these repairs. Like, hello.
That's all he's done since he got there. Yes, him to do stuff in exchange.
He greeted them with a bucket of paint.
Somebody said Patrick needs therapy, and I agree because I mean we all do. Hell, I need it. Yeah, I just have to commit to it, and get the money for it.
Oh yeah,
one day,
Isabella, I've been around a lot. Isabella been around a lot of Latin, Hispanic women. Panamanian, Puerto Rican, Dominican. Yeah. They don't play when it comes to baby moms and
they don't.
Wife and the second wife. Wow. Everybody wants that title, and it's.
Wow.
My best friend is Puerto Rican. I can tell. Yes.
Yeah, it's rare to see everybody get along. And if they do get along, one person's on one side of the room, the other person on the other side of the room, and everybody's talking about each other. So
see, I'd be up there. Hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah, they're talking about you. That's why it's called novella.
Because he snores all
the novella, the bonchinche. They need the gossip.
Bonchinche.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, who's next?
That's it.
Oh, can we touch a little bit on UK?
Yeah. We can touch a little bit on UK.
We can. What you bring? Yeah. You got any notes, Mary?
As a matter of fact, hold on.
Hold up. Has anybody? Hold up. If these people don't know about Lauren, somebody said Lauren and Lexi, but that's next episode. They
weren't on this week.
They got to stretch that storyline out. They're not going to be on every day because what else is she going to complain about? She's down and out on surgery. She's complaining about what everybody warned her about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it.
Yeah, that next week. They didn't show them this time.
They're just setting them up.
The doctor told me I can't move. He's like, nah.
I can't lift. I can't do anything. Well, you knew that.
But you knew that already. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. What storyline do they have? None. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why they're back. Honestly.
I'm just going to eat my apple.
All right. Do you guys have any questions?
Well, you know what?
Put together.
If you can't figure it out.
Oh, no. I'm going to figure it out in 2 seconds. I got you guys.
What people want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about the UK or not?
Because I could put this together literally in 2 seconds, and we could talk about UK.
Just a little bit here and there.
Just a little bit. We could just touch on it.
Oh, they keep talking about that inmate to roommate. I got to get up on.
Listen, I cover inmate to roommate every
What's
Friday.
That on? I haven't watched that yet.
Cynthia, I'll send you a link. It's basically people come out of prison, and instead of going to a halfway house or they move in with basically complete strangers. And each,
I could take a prisoner in.
Yeah. And each person has their own reason.
Do the state pay the person that takes the inmate in?
What am I going to get for that?
They don't get anything. Usually they don't get anything. There's this couple, this older couple, Vada and Annalisa. They were taking in this kid, Mark, because Mark's uncle was their good friend. And before he passed away, he asked, could you please take care of my family, when I pass? So this kid, Mark, is coming to stay with them. There is a pastor couple, Marisol, and I can't remember her husband's name right now. They have a church that is basically recovering addicts, ex-cons. So their thing is helping, saving people through the name of Jesus. They're taking in inmates to their home.
People take in animals to shelters.
Right. Okay. There's this other guy. His name is David.
You're taking in a known criminal. You don't know this person. That.
Exactly.
That's ballsy. I don't know. Kelly, why don't you? But you need to do this, Kelly. You can have a buddy, man.
Hell no.
Right? Kelly's hell no.
I got enough headaches. If I want the entertainment, I could go outside, walk to the corner, and talk to the local crackheads.
I was about to say
want a
Kelly has
crackhead.
local
No.
crackheads. No, Kelly doesn't need one living with him.
I
Okay,
don't
I'm
know.
done with this, and I'm
But
gonna put
would
this
you
up.
take in a known prisoner to help them and not charge anything or get paid?
How do we want to take a regular person to help them? No. No
Kelly's like,
family
I ain't
member.
helping nobody. No.
No. Got my own
Yeah, I'm
issue.
taking people. I'm taking all those kids. I'm taking. They all live with me. I've taken.
My mom used to be like that. My grandmother, my great grandmother, they all were like
not
that.
known felons. Not nobody that just got out of prison. No.
No. Okay.
These were
No.
kids that were
All right.
around.
Let me get this up for you guys, and
I
we're
got my
gonna
own
talk
issues.
about.
I don't need nobody else bringing it to me.
I'm just saying, what type of person does it take to take in a prisoner that you're not?
No, a big heart.
There's another woman. Wait, there's another woman that she had her leg amputated due to diabetes. Okay, her friend recommended to her, well, you know, I think maybe you should take this woman in, and she'll be able to help you around the house. She has no idea what charges this woman has.
Yo, her friend set her up like that?
Wow, and bitch can't walk. That's a misery. She's gonna be in there with the damn thing chopping her foot.
All right, guys, can you see this?
Yes. Charlotte and Yo. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do this quick. We're not gonna be full in depth with this, guys.
No,
this
we're just gonna get a
little quickness because
so
we're
basically
something different.
Charlotte and Johan, they are the Danielle and Johan from 90 Day.
Oh God!
Basically, that's all I could think of.
They're more than that. I mean, there's one couple that was like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yes.
He's
best friend too.
Basically, she got turned out by this young dude, and that's it. Next.
That's it. She got turned down by this young dude, and that's it.
He put it on her. He gave her that Dominican magic. That Mama
Wana.
Yeah.
Yes, he put the root juice. The root.
Yo, I'll hang out with Charlotte. She looks like a good party girl. Like, really,
Charlotte looks like a good old time.
I don't like him.
I'll hang out with her.
He's gonna take her. He's gonna take her money. It's not good.
And he's going to break her heart because all Charlotte wants is just to settle down, get married, have a baby, have a +1 to go to things with because all of her friends are married and she's the only one.
You can't look at things like that because you want to bring somebody like this.
No, Charlotte, sweetheart, you're worth more than that.
But she looks like she has a good heart, you know.
Yes, she does.
That's the problem, Kelly. When you got a good heart, people take advantage of it. Yeah. That's what we see every day on this show.
Yeah.
Pretty much, unless it's made up. But the thing about UK is they're not as far along as we are. So the scripting on that is much less than it is here. So they're
with them, from what I noticed, they ain't hiding it. They up front with it. They up front in their confessionals on what they want to do.
Yeah,
that is it. That's the difference. USA, we hide and lie. They
are up front. Oh yeah, they don't give a shit.
I mean, Johan said, "Yeah, I like her. I get money. I send it to my family." I'm like, is this like just this is a job for them?
I just want to know, when people watch these shows, and these shows been out for years, can we
to be fair,
fly list to these particular countries looking for love? Can we, for females, stop? Nigeria, no. Dominican Republic,
no. Jamaica, no. Anywhere in the Caribbean, basically.
Tanzania, whatever. In Africa, no. And then for the fellas, Ukraine, guys, stop.
Stop with the Ukraine.
No, Russia.
No. Colombia, I don't care how much they call you Papi and rub your chest. No. Dominican Republic.
Panama.
No.
Panama, no.
Oh, now, she put the Panama on freaking Matt now. Thanks.
I don't think Taiwan's good either. Who's
the Philippines and Taiwan, they coming.
Wait.
They neck and neck.
Okay, let's talk about these two.
Oh no.
Sprite is straight up with it.
He's straight up
like
with
he's
it.
fat. I don't like him, but I just want to go over there for one opportunity. That is it.
That's it.
These two cracked me the fuck up though. They cracked.
But
Sprite's reaction when he saw the wall with the pictures and the lights, he was like, I feel like I have my own stalker. Oh my God.
But his heart got touched it a couple of times. I saw it come over
got touched
him.
all right.
But he's mean to him. He was mean to him.
All right.
It got touched all right. Oh my God.
And John, sweet John touched him. He did. And the reason is because he's a bear.
Did you see Sprite's face when he walked into the bedroom and saw all the pictures? It did look creepy.
Yeah,
I was like,
did.
Oh man, I done ran too.
But he loves him that much. He idolizes him to almost a degree. He might.
And even though they were fighting when John was practicing baking the cake for his, chef audition or whatever it was,
Sprite was mean.
Sprite was like, I'm just doing this in his best interest because if he does get the
Sprite
job,
ever nice. He's never been nice.
Never. I don't know what he sees in him other than maybe he likes the look, but
no,
this dude is mean.
He's trying to just come to where he's at for opportunity.
Yes.
He said it in his confessional.
But they're fucking hilarious, though. Yes. They're hilarious. They're fucking comedy. Okay. This chick, who does this remind of?
Come on. We just talk about the previous couple from the Happily Ever After. They're the same couple.
Hang on.
Nicole and Mahood, aka Nicole and Tahir.
And I got amnesia. What do you mean I can't dress like this?
Thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you.
It's the same thing.
That's gonna be a hard one to watch.
Okay, and I just want to state for the record, Nicole is a big YouTuber in the UK.
Of course.
So
it's gonna boost her career even more. Wow. Didn't see that coming. So they're starting to throw them in now, Kelly.
UK has gotten corrupted. UK has gotten. This is the fourth season, and then the fourth season has gotten corrupted because now we have our first person taking advantage. Let me get on 90 Day Fiance.
Honestly, I hope it isn't the one that was in the first season that I was talking about to y'all the other day. That got married and had the baby, and
Katie and Alejandro. Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
No, that was from the first season. No,
but
they're coming back. They on the next episode, I think.
No, but that's not who she's talking about. She's talking about this couple from the first season. Did you watch it from the first season?
Good. Yeah.
Shit, I can't remember.
It's got Katie and Alejandro, and we did a pillow talk on, or I remember like watching that and trying to pillow talk it. But anyway, because it was awesome. But I was like, it's they're throwing them in now.
The couple with the afro is Jose and Louise. I Love You Chicken. And they're going to be back. And they're going to be back on this season because they had a baby. Yeah. Now, we have JB and Kathleen from the Philippines who lives in Cyprus now.
Bro,
JB is a mama's boy, though. He is a mama's boy.
I know he is.
He wants two women to take care of him.
No, look, I'm a mama's boy. Nah, his is ridiculous.
No, yes, his is a different level.
My mother is not doing my clothes and making sure I eat and wiping myself and
listen, my son is a mama's boy and I don't do all that shit for him. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No.
He makes mama's boys look crazy. Nah, that's something sick. There's too much going on over there.
That face that she's got right now is how she was looking at the mama and him at that table that night. She's looking like, oh my God, what have I done? Who is this?
And she's like she was already telling him, be a baby, don't be a baby, be a man.
Yeah.
Stand up to your mother. And he's like, no, but I love my mom.
She just wants his money.
She does.
Of course she does. Yeah. And she doesn't trust him for shit because he cheated on her. And she's just going along for the ride because she wants the money. She wants the visa. Coming to the UK, I bet you she'll have a better life here.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to watch too.
Yeah,
but
that is going to be a tough one.
More interesting.
This is going to be a tough one to watch.
Yo, he is straight using her.
Straight up.
I have no words.
He says
and he said it in his confessionals. He said it with his homeboys. His homeboys ratted him out. Like
he has no shame. He has no fucking shame.
Clearly,
I'm like,
he has no shame.
I was like, I hope he's putting it on her but it looked like it's wearing off. I don't know.
I don't think he is. He's probably putting her off like what's his name did to Danielle. I promise you. Look at Rico Suave. He is not doing her dirty. He's not. He's not doing the deed with her. I promise you he's not.
And she goes to visit him a lot. Like this is going to be like her 5th or 6th trip.
Unless he turns, I'm just saying.
He can't visit her. Why he can't go visit her?
Well, that's what they're working on, the visa for him to come here.
But, I mean, just to visit. Like, you don't have to stay.
Yeah.
Like she's going back and forth. It's a vacation, no?
Yes, exactly.
You don't do that no more? No?
I guess not. I guess not.
not.
Okay.
Not in 90-day land. So this is basically 90-day UK, and we're going to figure out how we're going to recap it. So we're just.
I hope Sam is not going to get hurt, and I just because his intentions are not good at all.
No.
And
she's going to get hurt.
She's very sweet, and I just think that she falls for him, and it's going to be another. Yeah.
I will say I love the British accents on these females.
I love the accents. Yes, the accents.
I love it.
Yes. Yes. So that's basically it, guys. So thank you for being patient. My Wi-Fi kept up with us tonight. Thank goodness. No Wi-Fi voodoo over here. And that's it.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we'll see you next week with these made-up couples.
Yes. All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye. Hey, go back and watch UK from the start. Do 1 through 4. Because Kelly, you need to do it because you'll see the change. It's actually a really good way to gauge how they do it. Because I came in on 90-day season 2 or 3. So I've never watched the very beginning. I should do it. But then you can see how it evolves.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.